Well, not due to a lack of ambition, but affordability pressures. A record number of young adults are living with their parents.
At the same time, aging parents are increasingly choosing to stay in their homes rather than downsize. So here to discuss how these trends are driving demand for that legacy home is realtor Shannel Ryan of Live Sotheby's International. Welcome. Is this, as an elderly millennial, is this our fault? Is this because we can't afford homes?
Oh, you know what? I love that point. Think of that feeling of home, right? You know what home feels like? And it's true, 1 in 3 adults are living with their parents. Here's the twist. 70% of them have jobs. This is an affordability thing. It's not a motivation story. So, wanting to live, and there's a very growing demand for people wanting to age also in their homes. So it's a story actually about all generations together.
And I love that. You and I were just talking about it. To me, that's the goal. I want that. And that doesn't take away, it doesn't mean that somebody's not hustling and paying their part. Is this, and this can also be a cultural thing, but is this also, you're seeing like a big market trend?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, builders are building for this. And, it's really when you combine it, and it can be, like a cultural trend, or historically, that might be what people have thought of it. But now, both what buyers are looking for and what builders are building for is, that separate lock-off, main floor masters, extra square footage, finished basements. And that's really what that's designed to do.
Yep, all those things a must. We're looking for a house as we speak. But is this only like a luxury market trend, or is this something that, everybody at every price point can afford?
That's a great question. It's not specifically a luxury market trend because it essentially, and even across, various areas in the Denver metro, you're seeing homes being built that are anywhere from just below average price point to above, with these options to add on square footage. So this is more of a trend of the combined generation of living. And sure, that could mean that their price point is up there of what we would normally consider, but that could also mean that it's just a smarter purchase at the time and gives that flexibility for people to live.
That makes all sense. Is this something that specifically you see happening in Colorado? Is this more nationally?
I think there are some trends nationally. I think things that point to perhaps some more motivation with it in Colorado are house insurance prices are up about 137% from a decade ago. So not only rising costs and other things, but these all combine. It's not just like, the mortgage payment you're making, right? It's all the other costs that are built into it.
Can you, before you go, give us a quick little look at the market?
Oh,
what
we
does it
love
look
when
like
you do
out
this.
there?
Yes.
Give us an update.
Absolutely, absolutely. So across Denver Metro, it's interesting. In July, the number of homes sold decreased about 2% in terms of number of homes sold over last year, but the median price actually ticked up a bit. So what that's telling us is that you can say home values are holding steady, but as we've been here before talking about this has really been where people have decreasing prices. They've been getting prices more in the line with market value, and that is what is holding steady. So it's good to see that pace is, obviously picking up. Also in the luxury market sector, million plus market in Denver Metro had, its best time ever since 2022. So those are also good signs.
Interesting.
But yeah, across the board, we're seeing, once we go into this little period of time, people go back to school, they're taking the last bit of vacations, and then they're out looking again, hopefully to make a move, more than likely by the end of the fall.
All right, Shannel Ryan always has the good stuff. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, great to be here.